Huh. All right, happy Monday, everybody. It's Monday here at Memory Bound, and today is Wheel of Color with Teresa. It's not Wheel of Fortune, and it's not Color Wheel, it's Wheel of Color.
Wheel of Color.
Oh, I know. We could do that. We could do that for sure, like Wheel of Fortune. I wonder who all watches Wheel of Fortune. Teresa's doing her Vanna White.
No, I haven't.
Wait, is it Vanna White? Yeah,
yes,
Vanna White.
Vanna.
Used to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't usually watch it, but today's Wheel of Color here at Memory Bound. So thanks for joining us. I'm Kelly, and Teresa's here. And before we get started, we have ta-da!
Oh, I should
Katie.
do this.
Katie, oh yeah, Katie's here.
I totally missed it.
Oh shoot! Next time, Katie,
Okay,
remember
all right,
that.
just
So
let me
Katie's
know.
going to tell us about tomorrow.
Just real
before we
quick.
get started.
So tomorrow I am on doing the Simple Card Kit Rad. No, True Colors.
True Colors.
Yeah,
But one of the cards says rad, and it's a very rad, it'll be a rad morning. I'm
And
not really
so-
sure what rad means, like cool,
It means
hip.
more than cool or awesome.
Okay, well that's what tomorrow
Yeah.
it's going to be, and so is today.
Yeah, so if you have your kit, I'm just asking that you punch everything out, put it
So
with,
homework?
There is
Are you talking about homework,
I am.
Mrs. Belding?
Yes, Mrs. Belding has homework for everyone. Punch your card kits out and put the corresponding pieces into an envelope or a baggie or something so you have all the pieces ready to go. Now, some of the pieces when you do punch out will have little nubbins on them, so I suggest filing them down if they bother you. Or if they don't bother you, like they don't bother Teresa, she just leaves them. Or you can use a fingernail clipper, or sometimes you just run your fingernail over them. Okay?
I just do my finger over them if they're bad. Otherwise, I'm good with it.
Nubbins don't bother you?
No.
Okay. So things that I'm going to be using tomorrow is this little pocket of twine and enamel dots, ribbon and enamel dots. And the thing is if you purchase this, it's good for my kit tomorrow and for Teresa's next week. So you only need to get one of these to do both of our kits.
So
And
just
it's
as a reminder, how much is it? Katie doesn't have her glasses on. You want me to look?
$5.29.
$5.29 for the
maybe $6.
ribbon and the enamel dots.
My eyes are bad today.
So just as a reminder, in February on Tuesdays, we're having craft along card making, and we have a kit for each week. And tomorrow is the True Colors kit
Yeah.
that Katie's going to be making along with us. And Jackie says she's all ready, and
good.
and she can't wait.
Yay! And then that was my usher move. If you watched the Super Bowl, Teresa. It doesn't help that Teresa's right behind you, Kelly.
Probably making faces.
No. All right. I'm also going to use the Posca pen. I'm using the thin one, the metal tip, or just the thin bullet or small bullet. I can't remember what it's called, but the small bullet one. And what I'm going to use is this big crafty foam tape.
I like the big roll too. Teresa, you might have to order some more of
Yes,
those.
$19.99. The reason I like it, I do use these foam squares, but this is about half the size of a foam square, so it pops it, but not as high. So if you want more height, go with these. If you just want them a little popped, use this.
And there's two different types of crafty foam tape. One is thicker than the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it say that? You mean on the big
Somewhere.
rolls?
Yeah, there's two different big rolls.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well,
I thought you were going to
it
say
works out just
one
fine.
is white and one is black.
I love the big rolls because I use a lot, and
I do use
and then
these.
you don't have as much to
Yeah.
peel off.
All right, and I'm also going to be using the Easy Runner, and I'm going to be using the dots, and you'll find out why, because I do like it, and that's why.
You
I
and
do.
Janet both like it, and I finally got myself the green one.
Did ya?
Yes.
And
It's good if you want
Yeah.
to move things around. It's really good.
I also will be using the Tim Holtz mat, the craft mat, and it comes in very handy when using these because what I do is I'll flip the piece over, put it down on my mat, put some adhesive on it, and what the adhesive I don't use just sticks on my mat.
That's
Or
perfect.
not.
I can't wait to see that because
Yeah.
I didn't realize that
Yes.
you could do that with that mat.
Yes. And then if you want to, there's also inserts that Janet has created for us, and these are $4.99 and an insert for each.
Those are upside down.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if anybody's reading them anyway, but
The inserts for the cards. Oh, and one other
there's
thing.
8 inserts that Janet designed for each of our 4 weeks of craft along card making.
And what's so nice is that she's actually put what card it would go with.
I know.
And that's so
that's
good.
new. That's a
Yes.
new thing that Janet's doing. Oh my gosh, we love our.
I know.
We love our Janet. We do.
And if you need, we also have a pack of 8 envelopes for $2 if you want to get those also.
So
That would be
we know a
perfect
lot
for
of
your
you
kid.
have envelopes.
Yeah.
And the kits do not come with them, the simple
do
story
not.
card making, but we packaged them up. That was hard for me to say that package.
wasn't it?
It
But
came
that's
out a little
okay.
slow.
That's okay.
We packaged them up, and that way, if you need them, we've got them for you. And if you don't, that's fine too.
Yeah, so we were going to have lots of fun tomorrow making some very rad cards using the
They're
true
rad.
colors.
True colors, and
Yes.
those are really fun. Let me
Aren't
zoom
they
in on them.
fun?
They're really, the colors are just so bright
Yeah.
and
And
fun
the inserts really make them.
and they're rad.
They are rad, aren't they?
They are.
All right. Okay.
And then,
looking forward
Katie,
to crafting
thank
with
you so much.
tomorrow.
So tomorrow,
I
Katie
haven't-
will be here.
Oh, I have crafted along before. I was like, I haven't crafted along, but yes, I have.
She has.
I
and
have.
She's doing it again tomorrow.
Yes. All right. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks,
have a
Katie.
good day.
Have a good day. And then next week, speaking of all of that, Teresa, maybe you should
Yeah.
just grab your cards before we start on our
I'm doing fresh
Wheel
air.
of Color.
Do you want to just come over here, Teresa? Or do you want to?
Gail's going to use her new We Are envelope punch board, so she's going to make her envelopes. Gail, that is
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, look,
You can make them
someone made my
out of
cards look
anything you
nice.
want that way.
Mine were all flat. I'm going to put mine up now.
So tomorrow,
All right.
Katie's doing the cards that from True Color, and then Teresa, hold it up just a little straighter, get rid of the glare. There we go. Then next Tuesday, Teresa's doing the Fresh Air card kit.
Yep.
So if you don't have that and you want to craft along and make cards with us next Tuesday, this is the kit.
Yep. And if you already bought this for Katie's, then you'll
Yeah.
have the leftovers to use on
I
mine.
know, wasn't it clever that you
Yes.
guys could
We
share?
work
and then
together and share.
They work
yes.
together very
good
well.
that way.
Yes.
They're very good that way.
And then there is the Fresh Air text sheet for the inside that Janet made.
And you can find all of this on our calendar.
Yep. And then my card kit's going to be the same as Katie. If you want to go ahead and punch everything out and put them in envelopes and card bases.
Sort it by card.
Yep, sort it by card. And then what else am I using? I'm going to use the Posca pen. I'm going to use the tiny attacher. I'm going to use the glitter duster and glitter
Oh, we're going to do glittering.
and glossy accents. Yep.
And then they'll probably have a question for you also, but they're wondering, Katie, if you used any inking.
Oh yeah, I used ink too.
Okay.
I
All
did
right.
not.
So no inking on tomorrow for the True Colors cards. And Teresa did use ink.
Yes, I did.
Do you know what color?
I want to say it, but I'm afraid that I'll say the wrong one. I can't remember.
Would you like, Katie, is it this one?
Well, yeah. I'm not sure if it's cracked pistachio or
We'll let them out. No.
it's on the calendar.
Oh, okay.
I think
All
that
right.
Doug has put it on
So
the
the
calendar.
information's on the calendar. I like it though. You're using a bright color, not
Yeah.
the typical browns
Yeah,
or
no,
grays or pumice stone.
And you don't have to use the ink if you don't want to. That's totally optional. It's all optional, really. So.
All right. Well, thanks, gals. And then while Teresa's getting set up, I'll let you know that our final Tuesday and Friday, Chris will be doing this card kit called Remember, which has got the sympathy and the thinking of you cards. And we'll have her tell more about that probably next week. And that's all on our calendar also.
Yes, mine's on the 20th.
So if you're the 20th, then Chris is the 27th. But look at the color today.
It's red.
It's red. Oh, wait, Katie's got one more thing.
Sorry, Teresa. No, I'll just come stand by you.
Okay.
So there will be leftovers after you punch everything out.
I love this.
And just put them in a baggie. I know Teresa doesn't like me to be close to her, but
But they're
I'm
good
fine.
friends.
Yes.
They're really good friends, and they work together a lot.
but yeah, all the extra little punch out pieces and so forth can go in a baggie because we are going to pull from those and add to it. So just make
Well,
sure
that is
check
awesome.
Yeah,
on those.
you
Yeah.
can do mine that way too. I forgot. I made an
Teresa,
extra
and you can do
tag.
that with Teresa. And Teresa,
Yeah.
there's Janet says it's cracked pistachio
Oh,
for your color.
perfect.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of talk about the Super Bowl going on too.
Oh,
a little
yeah.
little chatter,
Because Katie brought up Usher.
probably.
not going to take my shirt off today, so everyone's good.
And there were a couple people from Iowa that were playing, so we were pretty
Yes,
proud of that.
we were. It was very exciting.
And Jan says, did you mention the Super Bowl? Wowza. Gosh, some of the, I don't know, it's not special effects. Some of the special effects were pretty amazing. I don't know if they can match Vegas again next year. That'll be tough.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've answered everything. I don't see anything we missed, Teresa. So
Okay.
let's talk about Wheel of Color.
Okay.
I love it when you do Wheel of Color.
Yes.
And this is our second installment.
Yes, this is February, and so we're doing Roy G. Biv. We started with pink for January, and February is red. So the idea is to try and sneak a little bit of red in on your pages as you go, or your cards, and I've been doing that at home, playing along.
Looks like you snuck a lot in.
Yeah, on this one, this one there's a lot of red, but I'm going to show you in a little bit. I might sneak a little red in. We'll try and do a page together. But yes, so we decided to do use the simple stories. Last month, what did I do? Did I do a sketch?
You did a sketch.
I showed a sketch and how you can use that different ways. And I've used these page templates before, so you scrappers that have seen these before. And then today I'm using the page template design number 7. And these are 2x2 squares.
And Katie used that one
She
for our
did.
calendar demo that we
She
did
did
last week.
just the other day.
So it was perfect to
yeah.
show all different little things that happened in a month.
And I have used this one before, and it's, you know, it looks plain, but it's just they make really cute pages. That's all I have to say.
They do. I'm looking at look at.
Yeah, my pages
Teresa's
turned
going to
out.
show us, but I can't help myself.
And the thing about these is they're good for beginners, but also for people like I've been scrapbooking for years, and I love to get them out and see how I can use it and be creative with this. So it's a template. It kind of gives you a starting point, a jumping off point, whether you're new or you need some inspiration maybe. These are $4.99. And then there's a variety of different styles that we have. I didn't bring them over, but
And Janet just linked the
Janet
whole,
links them
the whole
all.
categories.
And I think we have one of every kind, maybe not, but
We've got a lot of them in stock. Thank you, Teresa,
Yeah.
for getting them ordered for us.
then I also use the Simple Stories Page Pieces Valentine. And these are, you get 14 pieces, and we've used the page pieces before.
And they're made to
Peggy-
go with these patterns.
Yes, Peggy has done a wonderful job using these in the past, doing not just pages, but mixed media things. And so I thought I would use the Valentine one. And guess what? Valentine's is 30% off, so
Right.
it's on sale. Yay. And then I also use this, and I was going to bring the, ring the bell. I think we have a page, or a collection pack of this. I'm not sure if we still have it. I was going to look and I forgot.
We'll find out.
Can you get if we still have the collection pack of this?
So like Teresa mentioned, Valentine's is
Yeah.
30% off, and tomorrow's the last day for that special.
Okay.
So today and tomorrow, get your Valentine's stocked up for this year or next year or
Yes.
the year after.
And this paper is on sale also. It's called Hugs and Kisses Valentine's Day. Oh, we do have it. Thank you, Chris. We also have the, they just call it Simple Set.
Right, it's a smaller
And so
collection.
it's a smaller collection
And it's
that you
got-
get 6 different papers there. And then you get the sticker sheet. And we don't have the other papers. We just have the X and O paper.
So if you want it all, you just need to get
Yeah,
the collection
just get the
pack.
collection
And then you're going to
pack.
get the sticker also. But we do have this is a single paper because Teresa's using it
Yeah.
today.
And then the really thing, I don't know if you can see the background. It's really nice. I used it on a page and I'll show it, but it has a stripe on it. It's very subtle and I really like that.
So it's not like using cardstock. It
Right.
would just be solid.
Yes. All right.
So Teresa, can you show us the back of the page pieces again? Because I wanted to point out that whenever you get a set of page pieces, it does show you a sample
yeah.
to make a layout,
It
and
sure
that
does.
is using one of the page templates. So they're made to go together, and
Yeah.
they make scrapbooking easy. And thus,
They sure do.
Simple Stories wants you to tell your stories and make it simple for you.
Right. All right, first I'm just going to show an old page that I did with the
Oh.
2x2s. This is an old one. The last time I did a whole bunch of these. And on this one, I just used pattern paper. And then I sewed in between the lines. And I roughed up the paper and I inked it. And then I think I also did use
That's
a
a page
page
piece,
piece.
yeah.
The little heart, this, the butterfly, this, yeah.
And Teresa, you look so pretty.
Well, that was at a wedding, so I was
See,
trying.
she cleans up. She cleans
Yeah.
up nice.
Oh, and I had a little piece of washi tape. Yeah, that was washi tape. This is a photocopy of the page. So that was,
Oh my gosh,
that's a
I thought
fun
that
way.
was the real page.
Nope, it's a good copy, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, I have the real one at home. But there's so many different things, you think, oh, 2x2s,
Right.
But it makes a really nice page.
Well, I've seen what you're doing today, and I
Yeah.
love what you did with it also.
All right, so I'll show the 2-page layout that I did first. And so you can see this X and O and X and O, the hugs and kisses, is kind of an overwhelming pattern. Like if you just put your pictures right on there, you're probably going to lose your photo in there. So I'll just show you. Here, see, look, if I put my picture on there, it's like, oh, it kind of gets
Yeah,
lost in
yeah.
the pattern. So what you do is you just make a mark, and I'll show you how I used it, and then trim your background down, and then I printed my photos to 2x2s, and I have that little Epson home printer, but I know you can get 2x2 photos other places, or you could just crop your photos
Well,
down to
yes, you could
2x2
do that too.
as well, but I like to print my photos 2x2 because I don't know. Anyhow, so this is kind of
This is amazing. 'Cause
this is a
all
fun
you and
way.
Scott
Yes,
here.
so this is kind of a non-traditional. I looked at this, Be Mine, Happy Valentine's Day. And I don't know that I take a lot of pictures specifically on Valentine's Day. I don't know if people do. But I thought, you know what? It would be fun just to do a page with my sweetie. And so I
That's so fun.
I started looking at pictures of us together, and I noticed that I take a lot of selfies. So these are all selfies that I took last year. And it's kind of cool because it's kind of a year at a glance. You take selfies when you go someplace kind of special. And so I took, my journaling says, I took about 50 selfies of me and my husband, just me and my husband. I took
That's so good.
more selfies with other people, but I tried to pare it down to just me and my husband. And no, I took like 30. That's wrong. I lied. I took
30.
like over 30. Yeah. My husband guessed 50 because I asked him to guess. He guessed 50. 50 would be a lot. But I didn't count the ones with other people in it. So it was kind of fun to look because like several pictures I have hats on, and I was like, look at that. I did include one with our dog right here. I couldn't not do that. And then this is another one over here is my son's dog. So it's just all different places that we went. And I used almost all the pieces from the page pieces. Here's the Be Mine, the big piece, and that's kind of your title. And you could put it at the top, but
I like what you
I
did.
put it at the bottom. I don't know. And I put it on the second page too. This is my first page. And then I put the flowers over here. You've got a heart, polka dotted heart, which is kind of fun. The teal is kind of a pop of color there. And then they give you this little journaling square, and I just used that. The happy day, it actually was in a word bubble, and it said Happy Valentine's Day, and I just cut it apart so that it just said
There it
Happy
is.
Day.
Teresa, that was very clever.
Yeah,
I
you
love
can
it.
cut things apart,
So there's how it started,
Yeah,
and then she just cut the words
I just
out.
trimmed it down.
And you have permission to cut up anything you
Yeah.
want.
And then it comes with several hearts, so I just popped those a little bit. Here's another heart over here. and the little strip that says lots of love, and I of course use my tiny attacher. And then it came with this little envelope, and so I stamped the year on there because I thought that was fun.
So you only use pieces from this Be Mine.
I didn't
Page
use,
pieces.
it came with a mailbox. I didn't use that. And maybe,
I think you used it. I don't know if you used this flower bunch.
that's what I used right here.
Oh,
I
then
didn't
maybe
use
it's
this
that one.
flower bunch, yeah.
No,
you
it's
know
right
what
there.
I did? I put it on the,
So it looks like the
That's what
mailbox.
they did on their Be Mine. And so I was like, oh, look at that. I can just stick it right there. So the mailbox.
She used everything but the mailbox.
Yeah.
I love your layout. I really
It
love
turned
it.
out pretty cute, I think. So instead of, putting more pictures, which I could have done because I had them, I had to take some out.
Take some out.
I picked the pictures that I thought I looked the best in, of
course.
It was quite the dilemma. I put my journaling, and then over here I just put another piece of the pattern, just to add.
But it's neat though. It makes it look
It
like
breaks
it's kind
up-
of you think the red piece is like a template laying over the top, and it's not.
Yeah, it's just
But
a
that
solid
makes it
piece.
look like that's right behind it.
Yeah, and I did use the stripe side of the back of the paper for my big mat there.
So to make this, it would take 4 sheets of the paper,
Yes,
and then your template and your page pieces.
page pieces. Yep, that was it, and it was a pretty. They make quick pages. The hardest part is picking the photo.
Yeah, I can see that would be hard.
Yeah, and then I had to decide what order to put them in, and I was going to put them in chronological order, but then I didn't like it, so I don't know what I did. I just did it how I liked it.
But Teresa, you make me feel like I need to take more selfies. It's a effort to stop and take a selfie. So, but you've inspired me now, and I think that I need to do that more often.
I'm sure my husband wishes I would take less selfies, but he's a pretty good sport about it until I take like 3, and I'm like, no, I cut your head off. No, I try again. Yeah. So, okay. Then we'll go to the next page. So the next page, I just used a piece of red. This is the nice thing about it is that it matches Simple Stories. So we've got the Color Vibe paper, and it matches.
Which color vibe?
It's red.
Is it called red? Okay.
It's just the red is what I use.
So the red color vibe matches this perfectly.
It did. And so on this time, I just used the pattern paper.
For
with
your
the
2-inch
X's
squares.
and O's. Yes, I didn't use a background. So I just cut 2-inch squares of the pattern paper, and I just made sure that I had it lined up so that all the X's and O's were the same when I cut them apart.
Well, it looks like you can get 3 rows for 2 inches, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And I had a little bit of extra left. And then the other thing I used was the Valentine's Day flashcards, which I love our flashcards. I think they're so cute. And this is a half page, and they're $3.49. And they come in red on white. And so instead of rounding the corners, I made them look like tickets. So I just took my circle punch and punched a little corner on each side, and then I inked the edges there. And then the other thing I use is I know Katie talked about the Simple Stories chipboard bits.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that the summer line worked pretty well, the red in
Well,
here.
that red looks good,
And
like a good match.
Well, actually, it's the pink I
used-
used on there.
Well, you use the pink,
But the red
the
would
red
be
matches
good
too.
Yeah, I use the red on this page. And I really like it because look at all how many pieces? 120 pieces. So if you like to use Simple Stories stuff, whether it's the card kits, you could add this stuff to your card kits, or if you get the page,
It comes in several different color schemes.
And so I use summer, but I really like it because they've got the banners, the tabs, these frames, stars, hearts, arrows, just everything you need.
They're going to last you a while. And here's where
Yes.
she used it on this layout.
So shockingly, I was trying to think of a heart. I don't know why I was stuck on hearts, and because of the hugs and kisses, I guess. And last year I went to the Dominican Republic. That's what the DR is for. And it was actually on Valentine's Day. So I
Oh
I
my
couldn't believe that I
gosh.
forgot it. I had to go back and look at my photo to see what date it was to use my stamp on it. And I'm
it
like,
was
oh
Valentine's
my gosh, it
Day?
was Valentine's Day. And here we are sitting on this lit up thing. And so I was like,
so
oh,
fun.
that's perfect. That is just perfect.
And here's the little chipboard pieces that Teresa was
Yep,
talking
I did
about.
use my tiny attacher on that. I like to do that. And then the circle that you see here is from Tim Holtz, and he's got these, they're called classic label stickers. And look at there, red. So I actually had this package pulled out on my desk because excuse me, I remember that he had these red stickers, and I really like these.
And that's our color this month.
Yes, but they come in, it's a blue, black, and pink, the stickers, and the sheets are all the same, so you get four
It's only
stickers.
$2.99 for 4
Yeah.
sheets of stickers.
Yeah, and so you can
That's great.
stamp
That's a great
things.
price.
I just put, I die cut my DR there and stuck it on there. But yeah, again, that was a very simple page. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, in all my pages, I really centered the the layout. I centered the template in the center of the page, but you don't have to do that. You can move your template. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I mean, you don't have to, you know.
Because you could put your title, you could move it down.
Yep,
and
you could
your
put it up
title
in
at
the
top.
corner if you want. I would go this way, but you can do whatever you want. And I was going to do an off center.
This way, and then
You
put
do it
your
that way,
Well, then
up
maybe
at
put
the
your
top.
title, or maybe then journaling here or something.
Yeah. So there's lots of different ways you can do that.
That's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that.
All right. So I'm going to look at this one now. And this one, I didn't use any of the, this one is the one that I used the back of the hugs and kisses, which I really like this line. I know Katie used that. I think that's maybe the side that she used on her page. But then I used a blue. I went really primary, and that was navy from the
So that's Color Vibe.
Color
navy.
Vibe. Oh, I don't know what the green is.
Okay, I'm going to bop over here for a minute.
Okay.
The DR stands for Dominican Republic.
Yes, not Diane.
Which means a lot to Teresa. We might
Yes,
not know it, but
yeah.
in her album, she knows what it means.
I know. Yeah. All right. So this one, I didn't use pattern paper, but I did fill in the squares. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 pictures of cherry picking. Actually, that's a lie. I had more than that.
I bet you did. Gosh,
But,
those look amazing.
It was super fun, and it was something that I wanted to scrapbook and remember. And one thing that you can do, like this picture here of the cherry tree that's just like overloaded with cherries, I printed that picture, and then I zoomed in, and this is from the same
So that's
picture.
from the same picture?
So it's just a close-up because I really wanted to see the cherries. So don't be afraid to crop your, photos too when you're getting them printed. And then I just used die cuts to fill in. MI is for Michigan this time.
Oh, good. Thanks for letting us know.
Not me, spelled incorrectly. And then I again used the chipboard bits, and I used the frame.
Oh, here we go.
And I just think that is, the frames are so cute. And the heart fit right inside the frame.
It's perfect.
And I use my tiny attacher. And then there's also the enamel dots, that coordinate. And this is summer, and so I use the green enamel dot on there. And I think that turned out pretty good.
It turned out really good.
Yeah.
Were you in Michigan then? Is that
Yeah,
where you
last
did this?
summer.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and we went cherry picking. It was the week before, it was a cherry festival, and then we were there the week after, and then my sister-in-law said that the next week the cherries would be gone. And they were shaking the trees and getting all the cherries because they would be done.
See, we were there, but it was too early. The trees
Yeah.
the cherries weren't ready yet.
I'm not a huge cherry person, but I can tell you,
I love 'em.
right off the tree, they were amazing. So yeah, so this is, again, a very simple page, but I just love it. And you don't have to use, you don't have to put photos in every one like I did on my first page. You don't have
There's
to put
lots of ways to do
pattern paper, right? You can put your little embellishments. You can, move them, skip an area. And so, I think too, think about where you can put your photos. I like to have a big focal picture, but you don't have to. I should have made one without a big focal picture. This one I put in the middle, this one in the corner.
And this one you put like on top.
Yep.
Whereas here you've taken away 4 of your squares
Right.
and put your picture on it. So Teresa, you've done an excellent job showing us different ways. And Dawn just made a comment about that she loves the examples and she has the templates and hasn't used them. So
well,
I
get
bet
those
I bet
out.
she'll be using them.
Yeah.
There's do you think there's maybe 12 different ones?
Yeah, there's 12.
12 different ones that you can
Yep.
get. Oh, and I thought this was cute
This
too.
is just a little card that I made because I had some extra strips of paper, and I'm like, I just didn't want to throw them away because it's
Of course
so
not.
cute.
Oh,
and
is that from there? Oh.
And I used the new Tim Holtz Love Notes. I don't know which. It's this heart, yes. And then friendship is another word for love. And then the little teeny XOXO that I told you guys about. And then I just inked the edges of the strips of paper. And I stamped on the back. That was the stripe that I stamped on.
Oh gosh, okay. So you really you use that paper in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. It was fun.
Oh, Corinne's visiting us next week
Oh, awesome.
on Saturday. So yay, Corinne, we'll love to see you Saturday. That would be great. Just making sure Janet's been linking everything. So thank you, Janet, so much.
Okay.
She's linking from afar.
So I was just going to show you how Katie kind of showed you the other day what she did with hers.
They were also, Teresa, asking about your printer. Is it the Epson Picture Mate?
Picture Mate.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I
So
use.
and Diane brought hers in Friday and showed us.
she
so
did?
it'd be the same. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed
So
that.
many people have been asking about it that she was kind enough
Does
to
she
bring
use
it
the
in.
app on her phone?
I'm not sure. I don't know that she does.
Oh, I use an app on my phone, and it's so easy to do.
She prints from her computer. Oh, but Janet says she's waving hi from her craft room Lincoln desk.
All right.
All right, so we've got a color
So,
vibe here.
I've got a color
Oatmeal.
vibe oatmeal. I've got some pictures, and I don't know why I
yay.
keep thinking of hearts again, but I had this picture of my niece, and she does a little pottery,
Oh.
and she made this bowl for me, and it's a heart-shaped bowl, and I love it. It's so cute and special. So, when you start your page, I decided I was going to start with the oatmeal, and I think I might.
Oh,
I don't know.
that looks pretty neat with
I'm
your
not
photo.
sure. And then I have some other photos.
Are you doing this on the fly,
Well,
Teresa?
I'm going to do it partially, I think.
Okay, I'll answer Barb's question while you do that for a minute.
Okay.
So if you have the Picture Mate, if you have the Picture Mate photo printer, it has an app to use on your phone to
Yes.
print different sizes.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you don't have that, you can do it with the Becky Higgins Project Life app.
Oh.
You can put that on your phone, and that allows you to do your photos in different sizes.
Yeah. The Epson one is pretty easy. That's what I use. All right. So I thought that I would use, so there was some blue. I know my shirt is gray, but it kind of looked blue. And there was this teal bowl. There's a little blue here and a little blue here. And so I was looking at my color wheel. And I tend to do, I'll do it this way, the complementary ones, that's split complementary. So it does 3 in a triangle shape. So I put red, and then, oh look, there was the teal. And then the other color was green, but I wasn't really digging the green idea too much today. So I just started
went with oatmeal?
The oatmeal instead.
Starting her day off with some oatmeal.
I know. So I thought I might use this for my base piece because I really
For your
like
template piece?
Yes, for my template piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, and this is the teal color, I said that. I'm just going to put this on here.
Simple Stories Color Vibe Teal. So she's using teal and oatmeal. And then are you using this paper again, the Hugs and Kisses?
Yep, I'm going to use that too.
And then she's going to use the Valentine's Day Hugs and Kisses paper.
So I just made a little mark at the end of the template on each side of it, and then I'm just going to trim it down to that size. And I'm using the Tim Holtz, the new precision trimmer.
Yep, the Craft Precision Trimmer.
Which I have one at home.
I do too. I've been using mine.
All right, so we've got that. So
that's basically the size of the template.
Yep. So that's what I did on this one. I just cut that piece, and I did that on these two as well. All right.
We're all anxious to see what
I kind of do like the polka dots. I didn't think I was going to do that.
I like the polka dots. I think you need to do the polka dots. I mean, you can do what you want. It's a free world.
And I was thinking I might use the red behind the photo just to pop. And I really don't want a lot. Oh, look, she has red in her shirt. It's funny when you look at your photos and you're like, you know, I'm going to add a little pop of red. How am I going to do that? Sometimes it's a challenge, and then you're like, hey, and that kind of looks red around the heart. Yeah, it does work. And I've already got my little...
Oh.
I use the photo tabs, you guys. I know not everybody likes them, but... And I'm just going to do the smallest of the small.
So is your picture then 2x2 or?
That's a 4x4.
4x4. Okay.
My big one is a 4x4, which you can also do with the Picture Mate.
And then we also, Diane, thank you for mentioning, she has the Canon Selfie, and Jennifer has that, and it does the same thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of just depends on what you have and what you're used to and things.
But you can get them printed. You know, companies will do small photos too. All right.
Oh, that looks good already, Teresa.
So I was going to put it in the center this time. Oh, I did do the center over there, didn't I?
Bunny uses the photo tabs too.
All right. I'm good. I'm not the only one.
Betty, you have a good day, and we'll see you on the replay. She's got to head out.
Now
okay. So you're laying your template down, and then you're just arranging how you want things?
Yeah. You know, I had an idea that I was going to use, I had pulled out some of these chipboard, Tim Holtz has these chipboard words, and I was trying to come up with, these are kind of the ones that talked about heart. Because she's just in high school, and she does this pottery, and she goes to little...
Does she sell it then?
Yeah, she sells it. She goes to little, you can't see this one, but she calls it Calm Clay, and she even has a little logo that was in the picture. It's not very good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she goes to a place that she throws her stuff, I guess is what you say, and
throw it on the potter's wheel. And
yeah. Now, I thought I was going to do corners. I don't know. What do you think? I haven't really... I was thinking, look, that says handmade.
That's perfect, Teresa.
That might have to be in there. You have a real artistic gift. Oh my gosh, I pulled this out because it was red and I didn't even read what it said.
That's one of the collage strips.
Yeah, I didn't bring that over. I'll have to use it.
Especially now that we know it says handmade. And
yeah. I'm just going to cut the red piece off.
Rhonda, will you see if we have these collage strips from Tim Holtz on the wall?
I saw them. I don't know why I didn't bring one over.
Teresa said she saw them over there. Rhonda's on it. She's all over it. They're kind of long and skinny.
You know what I probably need to do is die cut a heart. I love these, the Tim Holtz stack tiles.
So the stacked tiles come in hearts, hexagons, squares, circles, ovals, rectangles, and the cool thing is you get 25 dies. So you get 5 of each of the 5 sizes. Teresa, while you look at that, I'm just going to show people some of the things that you used over here. The on her card, she used this brand new stamp set called Love Notes from Tim Holtz. And this is our last one, but we have a lot that are on their way. So we will be replenishing these very soon because we discovered they're not just Valentine's Day.
Oh,
they go with a
no.
lot of things.
They do.
And then on her layouts, she used the Be Mine or the Valentine page pieces. And those are $3.49, but they're going to be 30% off with our Valentine's sale. And then she used the Hugs and Kisses paper from Simple Stories, and she talked about how much she liked the back of it as much as the front. And that does come in a collection pack if you want to get their whole set from that Valentine's Day Simple set. And it does have the sticker sheet with it and all the papers. And here are the stickers because they're kind of nice to see. Sometimes I make my decision based on some of the stickers. It's got a cute little Cupid person and a mailbox, and the chocolates are really fun. And then they always add these words down here at the bottom. And that's $10.99 for that. And then we make our own flashcards, and we do have one for Valentine's Day, and this is kind of an exclusive to Memory Bound. And they are printed on archival paper with a laser printer, so they are waterproof and they're archival. And then this is the font that she used, and this is Alphanumeric Theory. And the cool thing about this is you get 2 sizes of fonts. You get the 1 inch and the 7/8. And I'm not sure what size Teresa used here. But you'll see if you, well, she must have used the 1 inch.
Yeah.
And then the little, like the letter E and the letter I are the 7/8. And then you get those cool little lines to stick under them. And that's $28.99 for both full sets of alphabets and numbers. And then she also used her, these labels amaze me. 152 sticker labels. They're $2.99. And you're going to get 4 sheets. Teresa told us red, pink, black, and blue, like a navy.
Navy. Mm-hmm.
You got it. What have you got figured out?
Well, I'm liking this. I didn't bring a die cut, so I might. I probably am going to die cut this out of red because then I'll have red, red, and red. And I'm probably going to put, her name is Izzy, and I'm probably going to use. I really like the color. It's all about color vibe. The color vibe sticker sheets, and this is the
Basics.
basics. Yes. So you get the black, the white, the cream, the gray, and the brown. And what I really like about them is that you get a big set of letters, a smaller set, the little squares in each color.
And those come in all the different color vibe colors. Because here's. Teresa also brought out summer because this is what she used
instead
before.
of die cutting, you could have used the letters. And I think I have all of the colors just because I do love Simple Stories. And if I go to a crop or something and don't want to take all my alphabets and die cuts, it's just easy to take the sticker sheets.
And they're $8.99 for 12 pages.
Yeah.
And it's all alphabets. So everything you need for your titles and numbers.
Yes, numbers too.
And they come in all kinds of colors. They want to know the chipboard phrases, the Tim Holtz chipboard phrases.
I saw that we had one package, so I didn't bring
So here are the collage strips, and I think Paula Cheney might have had a big say in these or influence these, and you're going to get 30 pieces, and they are $5.99.
And they're kind of fun because, I guess I didn't bring mine. I just pulled out the red strip. There's all the colors.
It's going to be perfect for your color wheel of color.
It is. So I keep
and
like I had the pink ones pulled
Roy
out.
G. Biv order here on the back.
Yeah. These are called quote. I think this is the one that I did. Yeah,
Quote
it has
chips?
follow your heart. Yeah, they're $7.99.
And
These are older.
that's got 47 pieces.
Yeah,
But we continue to carry them because I think they're a good product.
yeah, they're
And
fun.
if that's our last one, I'm sure we have more on order.
Yeah, you can't staple these because these are thicker than the Simple Stories, but you can put an eyelet in them.
Oh yeah,
Which
definitely.
I might do on that. But you know what? I might finish this and then maybe we can take a picture later
And
put
post it on our blog.
Yeah, because I'm still kind of thinking.
But we kind of see your process.
Yeah,
That you lay your template
But
out. Like here,
I'll
she would
show
have
ya.
laid it out and decided what was going in what space, what photo, and what green cardstock. So you're not even going to see any lines. Oh, you're not
Not
even
on
going to see
this
any
one.
lines on this
you might
one.
not.
It's a whole different thing.
Or I might, you never know. I might move.
Teresa has got a lot to think about.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll be back. we will. Teresa will finish that, and
Yes, I have to
we'll all be
finish it.
anxiously awaiting.
There's a lot of pressure to do it on live.
There is a lot of pressure. We understand.
Yeah, I'll just show you. You guys know I'm doing my pub pass where I'm going to all the pubs. And that was my first page that I showed. I have my pink goat. I got my pink in. And this is red. So I added, so even if there's not red in the picture, I was really disappointed that the smoke was pink. I'm like, what? Why isn't it red? But I got my journaling. I added a pink ticket and I stamped on it. And got my embellishments. And look, you guys, I was so excited.
Your Argyle.
I watched the movie Argyle, and this is a Tim Holtz stencil. For those of you that are going to see the movie, you can get the Tim Holtz
get the coordinating
Argyle.
stencil for
yes,
the movie.
and I stenciled on it. So it's just fun to add just a little pop of red. Normally just looking at this photo, I wouldn't have thought red. But because it's red in January
So each
or
month.
February.
So are you doing this in this book each month? Adding your
yep.
color?
Yeah, I've got I've got another page started. This is a really bad photo because they had weird lighting, but the menu was red, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting that picture in the picture, so I can use red. But I'm not finished with that yet. They were bad pictures, but I'm using them because
Teresa, you're so good about taking pictures when you go places.
And these are selfies.
We all need to be more like you in that respect. So. Well, this has been a great day, Teresa. Thank you a bunch. We love learning how to use that
Hope you got some ideas.
template. And our wheel of color for February, of course, is red.
Yes, get your red out.
It
get
coincidentally
it on your pages.
was red with the Roy G. Biv.
Next month is orange. Yeah.
Okay, so next month
That's
will be orange.
That's going to be a challenge because I'm not an orange person. So.
And last month was pink. So if you missed that, she did some amazing winter pages with the Cartabella winter collection. And her sketch that had circles on it, which was really fun. So thanks, everybody. Remember, tomorrow Katie will be here, and is going to be making cards with our Craft Along card making. And tomorrow's the last day for the Valentine items to be 30% off. So
get your paper
get it while you can.
Stuff today.
And we will see you then. I don't think we have any other announcements that I can think of, Teresa.
Nope.
So have a great crafty day and a crafty week, and we'll be back tomorrow. See you then.